here's what nobody wants to admit. You're hiring people because they're in the room with someone you admire. You're assuming that proximity equals mastery, but you don't need proximity right now. You need precision. You don't need hype. You need high level thinking. And you don't need a minion version of a coach you admire. You need the actual fucking coach. What's up, Savages? You're listening to the Strategies of a Savage CEO podcast. I'm your host, Demi, and if you don't know me yet, it is no wonder you're not making the sales that you want to be making in your business, but that's about to fucking change. I've scaled my business to almost 8 figures in revenue over the past few years, and I've helped thousands of women make the money they deserve. Not through fluffy things like manifestation or energy work, but through real, non-BS money-making strategies that drive insane results. I'm talking things like crafting powerful content rooted in actual human psychology so that you know every single time you post it's going to convert. I'm talking about designing irresistible offers and building recurring revenue streams in your business structure. I'm talking about implementing real systems that actually scale your business into a 7-figure brand. It is time for you to go full savage mode with your business strategy to truly get the results you not only want, but deserve. So let's get into the episode. Welcome back, Savages, to another episode of Strategies of a Savage CEO. We're going to get into a little spicy topic today, but you know what? When do we not? When do we not get into a spicy topic? I am excited to talk about this because your girl loves to say the shit that needs to be said, that you need to hear, and that keeps us grounded in this industry. So we're going to get into it. One of the dumbest things that I see people do in the online space when it comes to hiring mentorship is hiring somebody just because they're a client of a coach that they admire. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my God, this is why the industry gets this weird like MLM vibe, because it's like, oh, I want to hire this coach, but I'm actually going to hire one of her clients because then I feel like I'm going to get the strategies anyways. You're wrong. Okay, let me be blunt. Hiring my clients because they work with me, hiring anybody's clients just because of who they work with, it's not going to get you their clients' results, right? It's not going to get you their brain, my brain. It won't get you mine and my clients work together. It's not going to get you their results. My clients are fucking amazing. They are the best humans in this entire space. I love them all. They are literally so good at what they do. But hiring one of them because you think that hiring one of them is what's going to get you their results because of our work is not the right approach, right? And that doesn't even just go for me and my clients. It goes for anybody in this space, right? And we see it all the time. Okay, these like people that are hiring, like we also see people becoming minions of their coach. And again, like that's just something that is a whole other topic of conversation, but we don't want that either, right? But if you've been making investment decisions based on like who trained who and not on strategy, alignment, proven transformation, like this one's for you. Okay. So stop chasing the clones. Stop chasing the clones. One of the things I really pride myself on in this industry, in this space, and with my work with my clients is that all my clients are so different from one another, and their strategies, they bring to the table, their expertise, just everything is so different. And like their lives are so different. So like we customize their strategies and our work to them, to their life, to their ambitions, their values, like everything that they have. And like I love that there are a lot of clients that you can tell that I have, but you can't tell everybody who works with me. And a lot of my clients actually keep things a little like private, right? A lot of my high level clients that work with me, they don't want to be blasted on the internet that we work together. And I'm actually okay with that. And I think that's I honestly think that's a cool thing too, that they don't want clients to just see that relationship and buy just because of that relationship. Like I think that there are boundaries to this, right? And so there's a difference between being inspired by someone's results and like thinking that you can shortcut your way into those results by hiring the person that they hired to build their sales page or their strategy or their marketing plan or their launch plan or whatever it is. Right. And so I really pride myself on the fact that a lot of my clients, you cannot tell that they're working with me. Like, unless I'm openly sharing them, they tag me in things, etc. Like, you probably don't know who's working with me and who's not. And I love that. Right. But for a lot of people, you can tell who their mentor is. And that's where we get into this like weirdness of hiring like a copycat or a watered down version of a mentor because they are cheaper, they're more accessible, or in their circle. And that it's not strategic. It's not a good game plan for your business. It's actually lazy and it's actually just wrong. It's just wrong. And it's why you're not getting the transformation that you want. It's not because that mentor, that coach is not amazing, but it also came from a place of lack. That hire came from a place of lack and scarcity. That hire came from a place of like, I'm not actually getting what I want, so I'm going to get the next best thing. And that doesn't actually expand you in a way that you need to be expanded, right? You need to hire the mentor, the coach that's like, this is the person I need to be working with, because that's how you're actually going to catapult your results, right? So like hiring anyone's clients just because of who they work with is not going to get you their results. It's honestly one of the stupidest ways I see people make decisions about who they hire in this space. And it's literally like hiring a personal trainer because they once trained with somebody who worked with like Beyonce. Like it's giving this like delusion. And I think that you need to understand that when you're hiring somebody, you're not hiring just the work that they did with like a specific client, right? You're hiring somebody because they're able to support you, right? When you hire one of my clients, you're hiring their brain, their craft, their zone of genius. And like I said, they're all freaking amazing. But let's be clear, you're not hiring the strategy that we built together. You're not hiring the positioning that I help them craft for their offers and refine. You're not getting the customized messaging, the offer evolution, the $1 million mindset shifts that we created, the conversations that we have behind the scenes. That's their mentorship, not yours, right? These results that my clients get as well. And let me be very clear about this, because this is a whole other issue in this space. The results that my clients get, these 100K months, 150K months, scaling $1 million years, they do not come from relying or leaning on my name. And I think that's another really big fucking issue that we have in this online space, where somebody hires a coach because of their clout. And they think that, oh, because this coach shared me, then their clients or people are going to see them because they can't. Oh, it's actually a mess, right? My clients, they are not getting clients by leaning on my name. They are getting clients by leaning on their messaging, their positioning, their strategy, right? Oh my God. Like there was an event once, and the mentor that was on stage and who hosted it, just her clients were the people that got to go up and speak. You know what I mean? People in her world that, or you know what like, it's like people want to hire a mentor because of the opportunities that they give them, and that's cool. But what happens when they don't work with that mentor anymore? Hey Savages, Demi here. I hope you're enjoying the episode so far. I've got a very quick but game-changing message for you. If you are ready to take your content from being a nice girl to a mother effing boss, and not only create content that demands attention and respect, but actually attracts high level, high paying clients that see you as the authority and best option to work with, I want to invite you to come into my Savage Content Collective membership. This is the place where women just like you are taking my exact strategies for posting and content prompts and turning them into daily sales. I'm talking about women making $45,000 in just 3 weeks after a complete sales route, or women that have been attracting 5-figure pay in full clients and having their fastest sales ever after posting. If you are ready to stop guessing and start generating real revenue from your content, this is for you. And when you join, you're going to get immediate access to weeks of content prompts and some of my best social media trainings. If you DM me the word podcast on Instagram right now, I am going to send you a special discount to actually join the Savage Content Collective. It is time for you to stop posting any old content and actually start getting paid high ticket and attracting the best clients for you from your content. Now let's get back into the episode. Like if you're leaning on a mentor and in regards to like leveraging their platform, that's the worst kind of mentorship you could be under, because you're not actually learning to build something for yourself. And I think that it feels icky and gross. And it's like, again, it creates this weird like downline. And this is what like people on Reddit talk about too. It's like this weird like downline of like the industry. And it's just gross, right? The results that my clients get, they don't come from leaning on my name. They don't come from me like just shouting them out to the rooftops and love bombing the fuck out of them. They come from actual strategy that works, messaging that converts, positioned offers that are a must-have to their ideal client, confidence that closes clients on repeat, right? And it's not just because they're following this like checklist every single day. It's because we go deep on their strategy, right? We solve the real problems, we get to the root of the structure of their business, and we build something that actually works, okay? Don't invest in discounted versions of what you actually want. I want to say this with love, right? If you're trying to find a cheaper way to get the results that you see my clients getting, you're already losing. I have clients that charge more than I do. And they didn't get there by cutting corners or looking for budget versions of success. Like they got there by hiring me. Like it's like this weird hierarchy bullshit I feel like that the industry has around like, oh, I can't work with that person because like she charges more than me, or I don't know, whatever. It's weird. I make more than my mentor does. That doesn't mean she's also not the best person for me, right? But if you're trying to always find the cheapest way to get the results that you see like my clients getting or other people's clients getting, you're literally losing the fucking game, and you're not going to build a big business, and you're not going to attract the clients that you want to have. Okay? If your first thought is how can I get this cheaper, you're not in the mindset to be successful. You want to be a 7-figure entrepreneur, but you're like, how can I do this the cheapest way? Fuck you. Actually, fuck you. Like you're literally not going to you're not going to have success. You just won't. Most successful people I work with, they don't cut corners. The people I've been in rooms with making millions don't cut corners. They invest with clarity, with strategy, with long-term vision in mind, and they follow their gut for who they want to hire. Okay? They're not looking for the cheapest way to get success because they know success costs. They know that good mentorship costs. It is an investment. You can't expect to get like something absolutely effing incredible when it comes to mentorship and results by trying to invest in a $97 fucking offer. You just can't, right? Like obviously I have programs that are $97 and they're amazing. They are. They get clients fucking incredible results. But are they the whole picture? No, absolutely not. Right? You want to scale to 100K months, you're not just going to look to invest in a $97 offer and think you've won the game. You're not just going to look to invest in a 5K offer and think if you think a 5K offer, 6K offer, 10K offer is too expensive and you're the one saying you want to make $30,000 a month, you can actually go suck it. Like it's just, you're not in the mindset to be a successful entrepreneur. Just saying it like it is. It's savage. I know I'm savage. It's literally called Strategies of a Savage. I fucking know. But that's the real reality of it. And that's honestly what I think. I honestly think that. I see you as somebody who is not cut out to make it in business if you're always looking for the cheapest way to get something done. Okay? If you're trying to cut corners, I see you as you are not going to be successful. That is just how it is. Okay? If you want real results, you need somebody. You need to look at the investment with somebody who can spot gaps in your messaging and content, help you position as the go-to and not just like a nice to hire, right? Nice to have. Turn your content into very authoritative messaging so that your income grows fast, helps you master your strategy and not just copy somebody else's. Like seriously, this is the type of investment that you need to be looking at making. And when you're looking at wanting a return on that investment, you have to look at, okay, awesome. If I want to make, even if it's like, if I want to make $30,000 a month, am I willing to invest $30,000 in a 6-month program? I think it's the stupidest thing. I had this person one time in my DMs and she was like, yeah, I've been making 15 to 30K months for the past, I don't know, like 6 months. And now I'm ready to go bigger. I'm like, cool, amazing. Perfect candidate for this exact offer. Told her what the investment is. It was literally like a $15,000 investment, I think. And she was like, well, that's really out of my budget. I was like, didn't you just say you've been making 15 to 30K months for the past 6 months? So you're not willing to invest 1 month of your revenue, 1 month of your revenue, so that you can scale to $50,000 plus months or whatever it is and beyond. You're not willing to invest 1 month of that revenue for an entire 6 months of support. Then get out of here. You're never going to make millions of dollars. You will never be the person that is a leader. You will never be the person that people look up to. You're never going to get any further than where you are right now. And that was not a person I wanted to work with. So I see you later, right? Like that's just not the mindset. If you're not going to make millions of dollars if that's your mindset. Okay. But anyways, going back to this whole thing, what makes my work powerful is that it's tailored. It's messaging that makes sense for you, your ideal client, your positioning that cuts through all of the noise, right? Differentiates you in the space, the sales strategy that feels good and actually converts for you. And you can't get a knockoff of that. Not even close, right? No, here's what nobody wants to admit. You're hiring people because they're in the room with someone you admire. You're assuming that proximity equals mastery, but you don't need proximity right now. You need precision. You don't need hype. You need high-level thinking. And you don't need a minion version of a coach you admire. You need the actual fucking coach. So let me be real with you. Me and you both know it's time we work together on your messaging, on your strategy, not just a surface level like fluff. Okay? Not just the energetic vibes. Not just the knockoff shit that you like know that is not really expanding you. You need real positioning, real clarity to get real results. The kind of results my clients are getting happens when you actually hire me for you. because they don't hire the shadows, they don't hire the minions, they don't hire the, oh my God, this is so expensive, so I need to find something cheaper. They hired the strategist and the one where they could rely that they were going to get the best fucking results for themselves because they didn't play about their investment. They didn't play about their money. You want to hire somebody that you actually don't want to work with who, in this regard, you're going to end up hiring twice, hiring 3 times. It's going to be more expensive for you in the long term to not make the move that you want to make right now. So if you've been circling in my world, you've watched my clients blow up, you're wondering if it's worth it to get in the room with me, it is, right? You're actually going to, all of my clients have said to me, I wish I hired you sooner. I'm like, yeah, no shit. I've been saying this. As soon as you come in and you see what it's like to actually experience my mentorship, you go to the moon, right? You're not settling for some watered down version. You need to hire the people that actually activate you. You need to hire the people for their expertise, their brain, their values. What, like, you're hiring somebody for who they are, not who their coach is. Okay? I just really want you to understand that. I want us to be better in this industry. I just do. And I see these things happening, and if I don't speak on them, they fester within me. And we need to have these sorts of conversations. These are like the leadership conversations that we need to be having that honestly can support you in getting to where you want to be that much faster. Okay? That much faster. So I'm going to leave this here with you. You can go and mull this over. You can go and ask yourself if like you've had these thoughts, if you've done this before. And if you have, it's okay. But don't do it again. Don't do it again. Right? If you've done it, I get it. I totally get it. But it's the dumbest thing you can do. And I'm here to actually help you. I want to see you win. And this is how you win.